Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Thursday. Today we're talking about the purported movement of $1 billion by a Bitcoin whale and let you know our best guess as to who that may have been on Forbes.com. Bitcoin is the new gold according to a study, at least its digital version, and correspondingly, here's why some financial advisors are therefore adding Bitcoin to client portfolios. Not necessarily a bad move. Justin Sun on altcoinbuzz.io is also in the news and has announced a secret project. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video as well for details about our giveaway coming up in just a couple of days. On Saturday, our CryptoTag Zeus starter kit giveaway of the week. But first, let's launch into the market with a snapshot of things on coinmarketcap.com. We're down a little bit, a few $1 billion off the recent high since yesterday, sitting currently at $235.5 billion. Bitcoin down slightly, but still resting at $8,637. Interestingly, Bitcoin SV is down not quite as much as I may have suspected, still down about 20% in 24 hours. That sounds bad on the surface. However, it really just rocketed up out of nowhere to astronomical highs within about 48 hours. So a 20% decline in the last day isn't all that bad, at least in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance right now back to the mark of the beast at 66.6%. Here on Bitcoinist.com, we're talking about $1 billion worth of Bitcoin that was moved by one particular whale. And what's interesting is that it seems to have corresponded with the rally that we've seen these last few days. At about the time that Bitcoin and Bitcoin SV were spiking, ByteTree noted the transaction, sparking a Reddit discussion on its origins and goals. Big fund transfers usually cluster around significant Bitcoin price moves. Bitfinex remains one of the biggest Bitcoin holders despite the diminished influence of the exchange. While transactions of this size usually happen once every few months, with large-scale transfers noted twice in 2019. If you're interested in following this kind of stuff, you can always check out the Bitcoin Rich List, which shows that beyond exchanges, coin ownership has created various size of large-scale stashes. Wallets with 1,000 Bitcoin have grown, as well as stashes above actually 10,000 Bitcoin, if you can believe it. And Bitcoin is more democratic in comparison to altcoins and tokens, meaning it's more widely distributed. So the Reddit discussion that we referred to a moment ago, however, raised the question on the potential to contrast vast wealth in case Bitcoin becomes more widely accepted. Bitcoin, of course, is censorship resistant, and the capability of moving large-scale sums through the network means wealth can be controlled by malicious actors as well. In the end, be it good attention or negative attention, large movements of Bitcoin by the whales always seems to correspond to movement in the market, usually positive and usually to the upside. And once again, that seems to have been the case here. In other news, on Forbes.com, a new study is showing us that Bitcoin is indeed the new gold, at least its digital format. Article from the 15th of January. Surprise, surprise, Bitcoin is similar to gold, according to a lengthy working paper out of the Department of Economics of the University of Pretoria. Quote, is Bitcoin the new digital gold? Evidence from extreme price movements in financial markets. And the paper tests a popular claim in the media that Bitcoin has joined the ranks of safe haven assets. These are assets where investors place their cash at the time of growing global uncertainties as they flee risky assets like stocks. Two important findings stick out above the rest. First, they confirm the findings of previous studies that the correlation of extreme returns increases during stock market crashes and decreases during stock market booms. And secondly, they confirmed Bitcoin is a hedge against turbulent times. Quote, by combining each equity market with Bitcoin, we find that the correlation of extreme returns sharply decreases during both market booms and crashes, indicating that Bitcoin could provide the sought-after benefits of diversification during turbulent times, said the authors. The only real downside is that in a total end-of-the-world apocalyptic scenario, Bitcoin actually may have some challenges. Of course, if the internet is shut down, Bitcoin won't have a leg to stand on, and in that case, gold may well win. However, my contention is that in that situation, we have other things to worry about. Check out this article and the study in full. Also on Forbes, and perhaps correspondingly, here's why some financial advisors are adding Bitcoin to client portfolios. Here is the new report, which we will link to, the Bitwise ETF Trends 2020 Benchmark Survey of Financial Advisors' Attitudes Towards Cryptocurrencies. And it's looking specifically into how financial advisors think about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Notably, the report indicates that roughly about 9% of independent registered investment advisors, RIAs, currently allocate a percentage of client funds to crypto assets. And according to the report, the rate of crypto investment among independent RIAs is higher than the rates found with financial planners wirehouse representatives, and broker-dealers due to the relative lack of restrictions independent RIAs face in terms of the types of investments they're able to make on behalf of their clients. Bitcoin is attractive to financial advisors for a variety of reasons. According to the report from Bitwise and DTF Trends, about 54% of financial advisors view Bitcoin's lack of correlation to other assets as a reason to add the crypto asset or one of the altcoins to client portfolios. Quote, that finding aligns with Bitwise's qualitative view of how the primary narrative surrounding the investment aspects of crypto evolved in 2019, the report adds. But of course, as you can imagine, there are some major problems and roadblocks standing in the way of broader adoption. These include, as highlighted by the report, at 56%, regulatory concerns. 43% feel that it's too volatile as an asset class. 41% feel they have no idea how to value cryptocurrencies, or that the rest of the market at least has no idea how to value them. 39% feel the lack of easily accessible investment vehicles like ETFs or mutual funds is a problem. At 34%, custody concerns or fear of hacking. And at 31%, a general lack of understanding. And while I readily acknowledge the fact that these are some problems that still have to be solved, the trend nevertheless is that financial advisors are increasingly attracted to the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, if nothing else for the sake of diversification alone, but I think there's a little bit more to it than that. Check out the full report here. We'll link to it in the description below. It's about a 15 or so page read and not overly dense, so it's a good one. Check it out. And finally, for today, we are discussing Justin Sun on altcoinbuzz.io, who has announced a secret project. Article here by Natalia. Justin Sun is intriguing the community yet again. Tron's founder, Justin Sun, has announced a secret project related to BitTorrent and DLive, and in an announcement which appeared on Justin Sun's Twitter account, Tron's founder said he will launch a secret project that will bring multi-billion-dollar benefits to the TRX and BTT ecosystems. And according to Justin, this project will help attract 100 million new users. He tweeted the following back on January 12th. Tron to launch a secret project that creates multi-billion benefits for BTT and TRX ecosystem. The project will add at least 100 million new users to the ecosystem. Details are scant at this point, and many believe that this is more of a promotional gimmick for DLive than anything. Of course, if you don't know about DLive, it appeared back in September of 2018, and it grew quickly in popularity due largely to its partnership with PewDiePie. He is YouTube's most watched internet celebrity, and PewDiePie supported Tron, DLive, and BitTorrent, and even wore a Tron shirt in one of his episodes, and Justin Sun commented on the partnership. Quote, famous YouTuber PewDiePie has decided to live stream his content on one dApp from Tron's ecosystem, DLive, claiming that the platform takes less from creators and overall allows for more interactive experiences between fans and streamers. Now, don't get me wrong, my default stance is not against Justin Sun or Tron. I hope they both succeed. However, I'm not getting a lot out of this announcement, and to be able to talk about PewDiePie and DLive and 100 million users is one thing, but details aren't exactly plentiful here. If you check out the link on newslogical.com, there is a little bit more information there, but not a whole lot. Basically, he's just indicating that, hey, I have an announcement and that it's a future announcement is going to make more sense about this project that I'm planning. And there will be multi-billion benefits created for a new TRX ecosystem, whatever that means. So let's stay tuned. I think, however, Justin Sun, and even I think this is being fair to him, has a history of being very verbose, being very talkative when it comes to announcements and partnerships and whatnot. And hey, I hope there's a lot of prosperity in his future as well as Tron's future. I'm an investor after all. However, perhaps as an investor, I'm holding him and the organization to a higher standard. I'll be in support of this when more information comes out. I just like a little bit more detail, that's all. Let us know your thoughts about it in the comments below. But that about wraps things up for us today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget about our giveaway. This Saturday, we're giving away a CryptoTag Zeus starter kit. All you have to do is like the videos between this upcoming giveaway and the last. Make sure you're subscribed to altcoinbuzz.io and comment on videos. We will be selecting first a video and then a comment at random. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Thursday. And as always, everybody, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.